Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I guess still trying to figure out a new intro for the new name, but I'm not finding that important. But today we are going to be reviewing Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. I just saw this recently, and I'm going to be giving my opinion on it. So yeah, it's my opinion video basically. So I guess we're just gonna hop right into it. So I'm not gonna add an intro in since currently I do not have one, but I will get to one as soon as I can. So Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. Meant to be this big, epic crossover between the joke of a bad show that is Teen Titans Go and the heavenly comedy and story-driven narratives of 2003's original Teen Titans. Now, just to be clear, if you do like Teen Titans Go, I am sorry, but I am not a fan. I may have been when I was younger, but ever since I started watching the originals, my interests have changed, and I just realized how stupid it sounds when I just look at that show. Sure, the first season was good-ish, but after that, it just flops. But we're not talking about the show here. We're talking about that movie that just recently came out. So, when I walked into watching this, like I downloaded it and stuff, I was going in thinking this probably wasn't going to be very good because it's in flash animation, the story doesn't look that interesting, and if I'm honest, I never really caught the interest of the Trigon story. Note, guys, before we begin, there are going to be spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie yet, or you don't really want to know anything about it until you get the chance to, I'm going to be counting down from 3, and if you're still here by the end of that countdown, then you have been warned. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so basically it all starts off with the Teen Titans Go people just going and taking down this not really main, just the side villain at the beginning, who was clearly voiced by Weird Al Yankovic, because apparently he can't do any voice impressions. He's literally easily recognizable. And after that, Raven's gem gets cracked, and then they just think, oh well, I guess that it releases her demon side, something that was never talked about ever until this movie. And then they end up getting brought into an arena where they have to fight the original versions of them, which were okay at first, but then they just acted a little bit out of character from time to time. Like how when the two Starfires had to fight, rather than actually taking the original Starfire and treating her like she may be innocent but knows how to fight, they treat her as like she doesn't even know how to fight. She's basically as stupid as the Teen Titans Go Starfire. And they try to fight each other in a thumb war, my bad. Thumb war, which somehow the Teen Titans Go Starfire wins? I don't understand that, but basically it was a kind of stupid thing that I really didn't get. Basically, then the two Ravens get kidnapped by the two Trigons that apparently are the main villains of the story, which I am going to admit, as I said before earlier, I'm not really a fan of the Trigon stories. Even when the Teen Titans characters had the Trigon story, I thought it was only okay. And when Teen Titans Go had it, I was just like, okay, I'm not watching this. So when I saw it, it was a little annoying, but I really didn't understand it too well. Like, I was really thinking, okay, guess what I got? We got a team up between the two Trigons. I guess that's something. Okay, moving on. And then they throw in a subplot about getting another dimension traveling ball thing that they have to go and steal from Teen Titans Go's Santa, which I think sounds kind of stupid. And the Teen Titans Go crew are actually trying to teach the original Teen Titans to be more like them, which is bad because they're horrible. They're horrible remakes. And I didn't think it could get so bad so fast. When I was watching the battle between the Titans and the Teen Titans Go Titans, I was actually enjoying thinking, oh, this might actually be a good movie after all. But the minute everything stopped and they had to go into the main plot, everything just kind of flopped for me. Anyway, I'm just gonna skim through this to after they go through all the dimensional portals and they jump around the portals and then they end up in the Teen Titans universe, where then they have to face against the Trigons. After the main Trigon from the OG Teen Titans universe is fully set, the other Trigon eats him. Yeah, the Teen Titans Go Trigon eats him. And then he somehow gets his power, and then they throw off this full two butts joke that goes on for over a minute and 30 seconds or something. I don't know for sure. I wasn't paying too much attention since I really didn't want to enjoy that joke. And another thing I gotta say about this movie is its real lack of good humor. Like, sure, there were some jokes I laughed at. I thought they were pretty funny, but they focused so much on the gross out jokes, like with people having warts on their feet and zits and all this gross facial stuff. They focused so much on that joke, and I thought it was just super annoying that every single time one came up, I just thought, not this joke again. And it was a little bit frustrating that then Raven has to eat all the other Ravens from different universes. Oh, by the way, a bunch of other universe Titans come into play, and honestly, it's just... If you're trying to make a Spider-Verse, you're failing. And honestly, it wasn't really that good. So then Raven turns into this giant being, the Teen Titans Go Raven, and manages to beat the Trigon and basically destroying the OG Titans Trigon and sending the other one to a death place. And then they all just go their separate ways, the others respecting the others except Robin, who was actually kind of funny with him saying, you know, you're just plain and annoying, which the OG Titan Robin said that I just thought was really funny. But honestly, I really wasn't too happy with this movie. So I'm just gonna move on past the plot now and say this movie had a bunch of pointless humor that made me cringe and think, oh, why is this here? From Starfire showing her 9 stomachs, which was disgusting, and Raven showing her feet warts, which was also really disgusting. There was so much disgusting humor that was in this movie. And if they said, it's in the trailer, expectations will be shattered. Well, my expectations were this wasn't going to be very good. And they were kind of shattered by me saying this movie is actually mediocre. It's not very good, but it's not very bad either. It's kind of like that middle space, you know, where you just can't decide if you like or hate a movie. You just think, oh, well, it was, not really that big of a deal. I wouldn't watch it again, but I wouldn't really care if I didn't either. It's one of those movies basically where you just don't care. I know I don't care if I watch the movie again or not. It was just one of those meh storylines. So I rate this movie, if we're just giving it the mess score I think it deserves, I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 10. It just didn't capture what I was hoping it would. There were times where the OG Titans wouldn't act the way they were back in the originals, and there were times some major thing happened that didn't make any sense, and it was just a crazy bunch of weirdness that I don't think I'd want to dive back into. But I'd say the movie is an okay watch if you just want to either get yourself grossed out by weird humor and a final battle that feels unsatisfying. If you're into that kind of stuff, then you'll probably like this film. But if you're someone who came into it hoping for Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go all-out awesome brawl and team of multiverse movie, that's not what you're really gonna get. It's just mediocre, okay, and would I say it's worth a watch? Maybe one watch and then never again, because unless you're like a huge Teen Titans Go fan, then you probably won't care for this movie that much. But I respect everyone's opinions, and if you guys do like Teen Titans Go and you like this movie, good for you. But anyway, I'm just gonna get on going now, and I will see you all in my next videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't have to miss out on another video, since I do these in my opinion videos every now and again, so it's for movies or video games. But anyway, peace everybody.